Hi, it's me again with CorelDraw tips and tricks, and somebody sent me this logo that's really pretty clean and pretty clear. And I might have to make two logos and maybe change up the center spoke wheels because this is the one I just did. I think the wings look great. The spoke wheels could do a little change. The text came out remarkably well. It could maybe need a little bit of cleanup. And they did tell me that they were going to print it, so that helped me a lot in knowing what to look for. So here's the file. I always make a copy of my file, so I'm going to hit the plus key and duplicate it and put it out of the way. And this file is, 8 inches big, and we don't need this black. So it's always better, I think, for Corel if you would crop all that out. Now, I did have this selected, so nothing else went away. If you didn't have that selected, it would cause your problem. I normally would reduce this a little bit, but it's fine. I'm not going to do anything bitmap-wise. I'm just going to trace. Yours is probably going to be under trace, outline trace, and clip art. And it traced it remarkably good. Now, our trace is always going to be on the top, or normally. If you will go to Object, Group, and Ungroup, and then go ahead and just take away this blue, even though we need that color later. I like just doing this to clean it up a little bit, and then I would visually inspect it like there's a little bit of blue left here. And this, it's pretty sharp text. I wouldn't change a thing. And then a couple things you could do about the wings and really look at it. You really, want that? Is that part of the wing? And so we can kind of look at that too. So what I'm going to do is go to Edit and Find and Replace. And I'm going to Edit Query. And I'm going to double click on it. I'm going to move this thing out of the way so we can see. I'm going to have this checked under Fields and double click on the uniform field. It's going to come up, have that checked, go down here and get your eyedropper, and we're going to find the black. And then I'm going to go okay, find all. Now it actually found all the black, so we're going to take and go to Object and group it together. Well, let me try that again. Find all. Tell you what, let's do this. Let's get away from our copy right quick. Let's go ahead and delete these other two and just kind of act like, and you can do this away and have it selected, but it's causing a little bit of trouble. So just select everything, find all, it found it. I would go to Object and group it together, and then you can always nudge it out of the way. And what it did, and it also took away some of that, I guess that's part of the text. That looks pretty good. Now, we can look at and if we have the original back, kind of disappointed. I need to look at this right here because that's two different colors, but it's got two different colors here. So we're really good to go. Then I would take the smoothing tool and set it, let's go 0.09, and just grab that and kind of smooth out his wings a little bit. Maybe some of the interior. Don't do too much. It's a wing, but you don't want any sharp detail. And I think I'm going to make a second video on how to make the tire better. And so now we're going to group this together, Control G. I'm going to do this. I'm going to just get rid of that. I'm going to hit P, put it in the center of the page. And then I'm going to draw a rectangle, and I'm going to hit P. I'm going to nudge that rectangle out of the way. There's my color, but let's back up here. I shouldn't have deleted that color. I need that color, even though I've got it that I used it. I do need that color to fill in my box. So we're just going to leave it where it is. Draw the rectangle around our item. And then, if he's going to print it like this, nudge that out of the way, go to my Smart Fill tool and grab that color off this bird's wing, and there it is right there. And then you can nudge it back. And what's so good about this is go to order and backup page, and it's going to show through the letters. It's going to look just like the original. So I'm going to clean up this wheel a little bit. You know, it's really kind of like an abstract, but this needs to be a little bit more uniform, and this circle needs to be kind of straightened up a little bit. But I think that'll help him. Hope that helped. Thank you for watching.